Welcome back, everyone. This is GTA Failer. Let's pick up right where we left off, back on track after I goofed with the video a couple of videos ago. So here we are. We've just purchased the Printworks property. It is the $ symbol on the minimap, and there's a whole slew of OM things to do here. And if you scroll all the way down, you'll see that the mission we're supposed to start is right here at Printworks, spilling the beans. So let's hop in and begin our mission right here. So up here and into the icon for spilling the beans. All right, so it says carefully take the PCJ. So from the PCJ playground location. First, we're going to get a very useful cab ride, a shortcut to the other island. So let's head right over here. We're not stealing the cab, we're actually getting in the back and getting a ride and instantly teleporting over to the Malibu Club. I don't know why this is here. I like that it's here. I wish they would have put stuff like this throughout. This is like the only ride that you get in the whole game unless you fail a mission, and then sometimes it might bring you might offer you a cab ride to get back to the mission that you just failed. But I think that they could have done more of that in this video or in this video game. All right, so we're just running this way. I grab the armor to fill up. We'll slash and say yes, indeed, we're going to pick up this fixed PCJ from the PCJ playground mission, which we still haven't yet done. And what we're going to do is head to the pink marker, which is way on the other side of the map. It's all the way at the airport. And so we're going to head over there, but again, I'm going to take it easy here as I drive this very precious PCJ because we're about to do a whole slew of unique jumps. And we need this PCJ intact for all of them. And every time you do one of these jumps, the PCJ takes a little bit of damage. Crossing over here to avoid anybody coming out or turning into that little kind of U-turn section there on this island. So trying to not damage my PCJ at all because I know it's going to get damaged soon through the course of doing a ton of unique jumps. Okay, so we're making this right-hand turn. Oh, sorry, I got all confused here. What am I doing here? Am I wrong? This is what we do? I'm so confused. Follow the runway. Hang on one second. Follow the runway. Oh, all right. Sorry. I thought, yeah, okay. So we got the PCJ and we're going to make this turn and head over to the runway, totally ignoring the point of this mission. But anyway, this is the way to get to the airport, and we were nearby, like when we were at the Malibu Club, we were nearby a fixed PCJ spawn, and it's not too far out of the way to come over here to the airport. And we need a PCJ to do these jumps, so we just do them now. All right, so we're going to follow this road here to the left. We've been over here once before, I think just once. And now we're going to spend a lot of time on the airport proper. So right in here, so what it says, you follow the runway. So I can't even see the runway, but it's these two ramps here in front of us, or at the end of the runway. So you don't have to be as precise here, but just trying to give you directions to find these things. So we're going to follow the runway, and then we're going to hit a ramp towards that red spinning thing. It's the second yellow one, not the first yellow one, but the second one, roughly in the middle. And here I'll pull back with the number 2 a little bit, just trying to level myself off. And this will be a pretty easy, unique jump. And I did not get credit for it. I don't know why I continue to jinx myself by thinking or saying out loud how easy everything is going to be. Why didn't that work? I don't know that I've ever failed this jump to get credit for it. All right, I'll try leaning this time and see if that does anything better for us. Again, hitting this one roughly in the middle. And here, pulling back again. Yahoo! There's a decent chance we're going to fall off here because we're going to be going backwards. All right, we did get credit for it. That's cool. Our PCJ left without us and has taken extra damage because we had to do that twice. Hopefully it survives all of the coming jumps. Okay, then it says some stairs right by the rotating radar. So I'll angle my camera. It's that set of stairs there. Maybe I'll even move a little bit further this way. And we're just basically jumping back over near this radar that we just came, the opposite direction. A couple of 2s here to level us off. Very nice slow motion cinematography. Okay, that one's cool. All right, so then it says you go to the runway here, and we're gonna jump over the left of the 2 ramps. We actually saw these 2 ramps a minute ago, and I'm not gonna do much, whatchamacallit, it's the left one, the steeper one. Not gonna lean because actually here the danger is going too far. And if you go too far, you might not get credit for it, which is kind of annoying. So hopefully we get credit for it. We might smash into this fence. Oh, that looked totally safe. Okay, awesome. Now we're gonna smash into this, or just go right through it and grab the hidden package, which is buried right here between these trailers. So far, so good. 88, almost 90% of the way through the packages. Outstanding. Okay, and then we're gonna try to get out of here by hopping over this little ramp here. Oh my goodness, did not see that at all. Was so focused on the ramp. Let's try this again. Okay, here we go. And heading back into the airport proper for our next unique jump. 4 left, and we just need this PCJ to survive all 4 of the coming jumps. And if it doesn't survive, then we've got a long hike to go bring a PCJ back here. So hopefully we can do it. All right, it says, I should have been paying attention here. So we come in to the airport proper here, and the instructions say go to the second yellow ramps. So on the left-hand side there, you can see one set of yellow ramps kind of in front of us here, and we want the second one. So continuing this way to the second set of yellow ramps, which is that one? No, it's not over here, is it? Maybe I missed the first yellow set of yellow ramps. I promise I've played this game before. Okay, let's just follow the directions. First set of yellow ramps there, and second set of yellow ramps right over here. And then it says turn to the right, and we're going to hit those stairs that are off in front of us. So I'll just go a tiny bit further here and try to get lined up just like this. Don't need to lean, but we hit these stairs, and then I'll lean just a little bit to level myself off. Okay, and then the next one, it says make a left at this airport and go to the next plane, and then turn right and look for more stairs. So there they are in front of us. This one we are going to lean. And here we'll do some 2. I think we just have to clear this thing. It's oftentimes close, like I'll hit it and land on top or whatever. So that worked out. And then it says under the southwesternmost plane, which I think is this one. So quite convenient. And then it says head northwest to the last building. So we see all these hangars, and we want the last one here. It isn't a hangar, and it's just behind it on the side facing the sea for the 90th. That's exciting. 90 hidden packages. Hopefully we get a message saying, indeed, we've got 90. So the tank is now available. That's pretty cool. We won't use it, but it's nice to have. Okay, then it says third hangar from the south. So that's our first one. Here's our second one, and then the third one right here. And this one is just underneath the wing. So we grab it and hop back on. Okay, so here's a tricky one for me to find anyway. So it says make a right on the runway, and then you head towards this 24RJ sign. And then at some point, right around here, we're going to make a 120-degree turn to the left. I'm having trouble seeing because of the glare. Where is this thing? I think it's off here in the distance. I think it's this one. Let's give this a shot. And a couple of 2s here to level us off. You can see the black smoke here as our PCJ has really taken a lot of damage, but it just needs to survive one more. All right, so here it said make a left and then a right past the Packer. The Packer is this car transportation vehicle here. And then we're just looking for the set of stairs right off there in the distance. And this is the last one we need, so hopefully we hit it and get credit for it. I don't think we need to lean. And I'll hit the brakes and the space bar, and typically we land on top of this building. But we got carried off a little bit there, and the PCJ survived just long enough. Good job, buddy. There's one for you. Okay, so that jump we got credit for, and then it says in the middle of the fuel tanks, that's these massive 4 things here, Jet A fuel. So it's right underneath this pipe. We have to go a little bit to the left in order to fit. All good there. Okay, so then we're trying to get out of here, and typically when I get out of here, I have a PCJ, but our PCJ is no good. So let's run around the building here instead of looking for ramps to jump over. Alrighty, then it says bring a fast car. This is a fast car here. Kind of want this fast car in front of me. The Comet will serve us well. And now after doing all of those packages, we're losing Tommy. You need to do some high intensity interval training. So after all of the unique jumps and the hidden packages there, oh, here's a Comet. Take this one. See, we've got a nice green color to it. Love it. So now we're finally ready to do the mission. So if your PCJ didn't survive, like mine barely survived, if yours doesn't before you finish, then you gotta go find a PCJ. Hopefully you just run into one in the wild. If you want to, we're gonna park here in the grass and get ready for a quick getaway should things go horribly wrong. Might as well just grab the, no, we don't need the armor. Oh, we'll grab it. Why not? Um, if your PCJ blows up, if you see it getting real smoky, then what you could do is just bike around, like stay on the PCJ and go outside the airport, just bike around that road there. The car that you're in or the vehicle that you're on has a higher chance of spawning in the wild. And so maybe you just get another one to spawn and then you steal that one before letting your PCJ explode. Okay, so we slash that, and then it says shoot all and be defensive. So the real speedrunners would just put their nose down, and they would run through here, and they wouldn't take out any of the bad guys. But I am not a real speedrunner, and so 93 damage. My goodness, my goodness. So I take it slow and steady here. Really got wrecked by that other guy, but we're okay, I think. One more bad guy up here. Maybe he's the good guy, and I'm the bad guy. And then we'll hop into the pink marker and do some damage to some guy's face. And then just hop off of the boat here and land somewhere near our waiting car, our escape vehicle, our getaway vehicle. So let's hop down. Sometimes it takes me 2 hops, like I land on a lower deck before landing on the ground here. Hello, officer. Oh, what happened to my tire? The car was just sitting here. All right. Oh my goodness. That woman maybe had some like mechanical metal parts in her. How did that happen? It's like the Bionic Man there. Okay, so limping our way towards the pink dot. You could, oh my goodness, we might end up going into the paint spray. We're really struggling here with the missing tire. Yep. Okay. I think this vehicle is not the one that we want. So let's proceed on foot. I don't think I want to run. I'd really like a car. Can I have this car, perhaps? Okay, so continuing along with our 2 stars. So can't take this thing into the paint spray, but it's fine. We're close to home here. And that's it. Another mission in the books. All right, typically I would still have that car. Now I am going to get my armor refilled right up here because I lost it all. Typically I'd still have that sports car. And it turns out you kind of want a fast car in this next mission coming up. And I think that the police car is good enough for our needs. But it disappeared. Thank you, Rockstar. All right, so what I really want to do, I actually am intentionally not going to start this mission until I stumble upon a sports car because it can take a mission that's supposed to be reasonably straightforward and make it really hard to accomplish because you need to get, like once we start the mission, we need to get somewhere particular real quick. We need to get somewhere before a helicopter gets there. And so I'm just looking for any sports car here, and if I don't see one, then I can just steal. Oh, let me just take the one in the police station here. I was going to head to Sunshine Autos and grab, like that race car that we used a bunch. But this vehicle is good enough for our needs. And normally I wouldn't have to make this extra trip, but I lost my Comet. I would have preferred just keeping the Comet so I didn't have to make this extra trip, but it happens. Okay, so heading back to the $sign for a mission that I can sometimes struggle with. So let's see how this goes here. We've got plenty of drive-by ammo. I think we've got sniper ammo too. I'm just going to double check to see what we've got. All right, so we've got lots of minigun and plenty of sniper ammo. Okay, all good. So let's hop into here and start. So we grab the rooftop armor. Oh, I should have read this before. Safety save if it works. Whoops, didn't do that. You should do that. All right, let's continue on. Okay, so we very quickly make our way east and then south. And then we're going to enter a heavily guarded compound. We're going to do some minigunning, not minigunning, drive-bying to some of the folks who are guarding the compound, and then we'll hop out and maybe snipe some folks or minigun some folks, and ultimately trying to do lots of stuff before a helicopter lands. And if you have a slow vehicle here, then you might not even be able to get to the compound before the helicopter lands, let alone have time to take out the swaths of enemies that are guarding the place. Okay, so right in here, there's our first victim. There's the other ones here, some for you, some for you. Okay, we'll take out some of those guys. Girls, oh goodness, we're on fire. Let's run away. And I like to kind of hide out under here. It seems largely protected. So let's, so there's a helicopter coming from my right. And there it is. But with that sports car, we were able to get here real quick. And that makes this part much, much less stressful. All right, so I don't think anybody is still alive. That was pretty good. And then we got plenty of time here to take out the pilot. Now I think you need to wait for them to land. Like if you shoot the pilot before they land, then like they get spooked or something, and maybe it's like mission fail instantly. So we wait for them to touch down, and we're going to shoot both pilot and passenger, and then we'll grab the something or other. Courier has died and dropped the plates. All right, so we grab the plates, and then we're going to try to push this helicopter just a tiny bit to the north, because I think if you get in right now, it's too close to something to for the rotor blades to move. And you can see here, it's still too close to something. So let's push, push, push. But it's possible to push this thing so much that it actually, I can't see. That's also not working. Yeah, this is the part that I struggle with, and I actually really do want this helicopter for the next thing. Okay, there we go. So hopefully taken off without any trouble from the cops, because you get a 2-star wanted level here, I think, automatically. I think that's just part of the mission. Okay, slashing to indicate that I've read the directions, which said push the helicopter a little bit to the north. That's what we did. And then it says be gentle with it. So we're going to use this helicopter a tiny bit more before switching to a different helicopter. But heading for the second pink triangle. I don't know why the pink triangle still exists in the south. Like that typically means, you know, you didn't pick something up or didn't accomplish something here, but I think I have everything I need. So maybe it's just a glitch. Okay, and then it says park on the curvy sidewalk here. And so I've parked on the blacktop before and had my precious helicopter despawn. Officer, come on. Let me do my thing here. Okay, so running for my life. It's the story of this game. Okay, and so that is hit the Courier done. Super duper. Okay, so we finished this asset. No more missions at Printworks, and then it's time to. Oh no, 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 no! Get up, Tommy. Oh my goodness! All right, Tommy really did not follow my directions there. So what I really want to do is get my helicopter, and if I shoot this guy, I think I'm going to get like another. I don't want my helicopter to despawn like it just did. Oh my god! Oh my goodness! All right, might as well just save because that will allow us to get rid of the the level if I just restore, start new game, and then restore. Okay, so don't do what I just did there, which was to lose the helicopter for no good reason at all. So it's just a tiny bit of a time lost. We were going to fly that helicopter to the mansion. Instead, we will drive the car to the mansion. But the heli is just a little bit faster. So let's answer that phone call, sure, and see if we can get any kind of vehicle that will head us in the direction of the mansion. It's not that long of a drive, but it's better with the helicopter. Everything's better with the helicopter. All right, how about this one right here? So just going to head back to the main north-south road over here, our very slow Idaho, and then head over to Starfish Island, where we'll go to our mansion. Oh, Starfish Island is the other way. We'll go into the mansion and up to the top, and we will grab a helicopter that we've never taken before in this video series. So it says gently switch to that helicopter at the mansion, and so that gentle part means means that that helicopter needs to survive some damage that it's invariably going to be taking. So we'll be very careful with it. Typically, all right, so like I typically would have flown directly to the rooftop that we're about to head to, so I'm not even going to grab the ammo and armor here on my left, even though it's free. because I'm trying to illustrate what I should have done, what you should do. We'll take another phone call. So this is that lawyer guy, whatever his name is. He's really going through something. The last two phone calls have both been from the lawyer, Ken Rosenberg, I think. Okay, so normally this phone call would have happened later for me because I would have just been in the helicopter, but we'll take it now and run up the stairs. Okay, so if you are following my instructions and not actually what I did in this video, then you would have flown directly from the Printworks $ thing and landed somewhere right over here and then switched to this helicopter. And the helicopter we were in didn't take that much damage, but still it's going to take some more. And so best to have another helicopter here because this is another one where if you get separated from your helicopter or your helicopter blows up, then it's a big old time loss. So we switch to this one and then we fly due south. And we're basically heading for the 3 piers. There's like a rectangle looking thing in front of us with some piers that are separated by a small gap. So we're passing over these piers right now. And then there's some rocks that can't see yet because of the limited draw distance, but there's rocks up ahead, and we want to land carefully on this big rock outcropping. And I say carefully because if you land it and so let's see what happens if we just plop it here. I just want to make sure it doesn't start falling. Gosh, that makes me nervous. But right here, is that looking safe? That's looking super safe. Oh, less safe, less safe. Get in, Tommy. Don't go in the water. Okay, so another option, I think it's kind of annoying to do this here, but you can land, you know, like right there, and then it's perfectly stable. Outstanding. Okay, so carefully here, because you fall in the water, you die. You grab the hidden package and then back into your helicopter. And now we're going to head over this way. And you could see there that I was actually like moving forward in the helicopter. So if you land on this kind of crack like I did, best to land in the northern part of it with your helicopter facing the opposite direction. Like best to land somewhere back here because as your helicopter, as your blades start to rotate, you will kind of slide down this hill here in the downhill direction and you don't want to fall into the water. Okay, so there's 3 of these kind of like wooden dilapidated pier things in the middle of the water. We want the one without the roof, this one in the middle here. And there's going to be a careful landing here and a hidden package followed by a rampage. So let's do both. So being very careful, maybe like there. And there is water, like you could just fall in the hole there, so be careful. So grab the package first, and then you're going to start the rampage. I almost fell in the water. So silly. Okay, so what you're supposed to do is destroy 10 vehicles with your rocket launcher, and presumably those vehicles are going to be boats, and you just wait for boats to spawn, and there's a couple of directions the boats can spawn from, like paths that they kind of take. But one issue I had when I was playing this game on my Kindle Fire back years ago was not having enough vehicles spawn in the 2 minutes that I had. And so we're going to fly right over here to this road. I got the 4 fuel things on my left and SSA on the right. The Sunshine Autos is where we're after. And some of you with a good memory might understand the plan here. So we've already wasted like 40 seconds of our 2 minutes. But there's a bunch of fixed cars in here. We'll just shoot them. A couple of rockets in there. So that was just 2. No, there's more. We got more. All right, so that's 3. And then the 4th one is coming. So that's 4 of the 10. And then if you recall, we plopped 3 random vehicles here in this leftmost garage, and we're going to destroy 3 of them right now. I'll shoot against the back wall, and then I will back up. And when the garage closes and reopens, they are intact again, which is just lovely. All right, so now they tend to move around a little bit as you blow them up, so we're going to not hit the one that's close to us, but I actually will maybe kind of so one of them despawned there and didn't get fixed. So actually I'm tempted to go grab a 3rd car just because I like having 3. So let's do that. So feel free to fix the cars that are in there. Oh, actually I don't know that I'm going to do that because I'm afraid that I'm going to lose my helicopter. So don't fix the cars that are in there. Just leave them be. Because the helicopter is important for the next few things in our list. Okay, it says land in the mid-back of the southwest barge. So we're heading towards there's like a tall crane type thing off to our left and then a smaller one off to the right. And we're going to go just to the right of this smaller one. And we're landing on this boat right there in that big beautiful white space, perfectly designed for a helicopter. I wonder if that thing right there, that crane that was moving, is solid. I don't even know. Okay, so we grab this hidden package and then back in to our helicopter. And now we're going to head this direction. Oh, apparently it's solid. So let's head this direction here between some of these crane things, and we're heading towards this boat that you can see off to the left in front of us. And here it says park the helicopter off the road. Apparently I've had some despawn issues, or maybe my helicopter was getting harassed by some traffic or something. So let's plop it right down there, and we'll run up here and make a left. And then we're going to basically just hug the right here, right, and then right again. Hidden package number 96. Oh, we're getting close. Left, left again. Okay, so here's the ramp that we came up, and there's a hidden, not hidden, but a Rampage icon right here. So this one is another vehicle destruction thing. So if there's traffic on the road, you're welcome to take it out, just like that, or like, oh, we just disappeared. Sometimes you get credit, sometimes you don't. Probably I shouldn't have bothered with this at all. All right, I got one. Might even be able to take out that fixed van way off in the distance there. But I typically don't bother doing this at all. Look at that van right there too. Yeah, this is not. Okay, there we go. So we got a few. Hopefully we don't get pulled out of our helicopter here. I don't know how many we needed to do. Was it 13? This was definitely not worth waiting around for. Okay, so let's rapidly head back towards our Sunshine Autos thing over this way. Again, heading for this road with the 4 fuel things on my left. And again, we're going to first take out all of the vehicles that are in the garage, in the store, the showroom, I guess I should say. So hop out, can't run, can't jump, so we're kind of limited with our speed. So we take out some here, so that should bring us down to like 7, I think, if we get rid of all these guys. There we go. And time is kind of running out here. And we've got 2 vehicles inside of this garage, and hopefully they just stay put in the back because we are kind of running low. Okay, so those 2, and then we'll go back out and then back in. And there they go again, and then out and then back in. So much credit to RD3Line R6. I don't know if they created the strategy, but for sure I found it on their website, and it just makes that difficult mission, that difficult rampage, almost trivial because of all of the great, all the vehicle destruction rampage things, and how it's sometimes hard to get enough vehicles to spawn when you're doing those ones. So good stuff there. All right, so now we're headed to the airport. I'm going the wrong way. So we're looking for the kind of terminal thing, this sort of like Pringle-shaped terminal building here. And we're going to park our helicopter over on this side, the western side. There's a hidden package somewhere over here. And you don't want to park too far down on this hill. Like, I'm just going to park here instead of parking further ahead. Because again, as I take off, as I get my helicopter to take off, it's going to start sliding down the hill. So can I get that guy? Maybe not. Okay, no need to wait around. We know the drill here. This is another destroy vehicles with a rocket launcher rampage, and we're going to head right back to our favorite place with 2 vehicles waiting to be destroyed and healed over and over. Okay, so here we go. Heading towards the fuel, the 4 fuel canister things here. And then we'll just head down to the road. And this is the last time we need this helicopter, so we're welcome to destroy the helicopter as one of our 12 things that's getting destroyed. So let's see if there's any other vehicles. I don't want to do that. So any other vehicles on the road, I would also be happy to destroy. Okay, so this should get us down to 8. We get all of these ones in here. I'm just missing, all right, that's 9, and then there's 8, and there we go. Oops. That rocket served us well, but it's met its purpose, and now it has met its end. So 7 left with just a minute. The only tricky part here is that sometimes when you're hitting these guys, they flop around, and if they're real close to the entrance here, then you really can't shoot them, because if you shoot them and they're real close to the entrance, then they blow up right in your face. All right, so here I want to wait for that to explode before I heal it. But this seems to be going pretty well. All right, just one left. Outstanding. Again, thank you to R3, D-Line, R6 for this overpowered strategy. Good stuff. Okay, so how about we take one of these cars that we abuse so many times and then head to the next thing. So we're heading out of the auto place and we're gonna, it says drive north from SSA. So that's this direction. And then we want to get up onto the left roof. So it's this building here on my left, right over there is the staircase we're after. But this is a good place to end this video and we'll pick up here next time. Thank you so much for watching and we'll see you real soon.